Also, tell your friends that we're here, okay? We're also on Instagram. We're also on Facebook, and both of those under Conversation Collage Podcast. And on we go. Erica Voney is a coffee consultant and a New York City Coffee Masters champion back in 2017. She's a Q Arabica grader, director of coffee, drinktrade.com, lecturer on coffee, and she knows her stuff about Java. And we talked to her about how to put together the coffee experience and how to enhance it at home. Erica, are you there?
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Eric. How are you? How are you, Erica? Where are you today?
I am talking to you from beautiful New York City.
Is that home base for you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. By the way, is it Voney or Voney?
It's Voney.
It is
Voney.
Voney.
For asking, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got it right there. Erica, let's start in here. How did you become such a expert barista? How did that happen?
Well, I needed a job to help pay for college, and so I got a job at a coffee shop. And then I graduated during the Great Recession, so I should have known that was actually what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life, was coffee.
Was there always did you always have a love of coffee before your coffee job, or did you just do that? I said, I need a job, I just got to pay the bills here.
Well, honestly, I grew up around coffee. My dad drank it all the time, so there was always this really nice nostalgia for it for me. And then I don't know, there was something so romantic about the people that worked at coffee shops. I was like, I want that life. And then I went and got it for myself.
Okay, fair enough. Well, here, help us make the perfect cup of coffee. How do we make a good coffee experience at home?
First off, we want to start with the beans. There's a lot of different roasts and varieties to choose from, and you can get really lost in the shuffle. So I recommend starting with a medium roasted blend. Also, check out the flavor notes on the bag because they can help guide you to the exact coffee that you're looking for. But my biggest tip here is to make sure that your beans are fresh. Freshly ground coffee will get you a stronger aroma, which will enhance the flavor by quite a big margin.
Okay.
I also have more tips. So I recommend storing your beans in a bag that they came in away from direct sunlight. You can freeze your beans for longevity, but I recommend only pulling out the amount that you need and to keep the rest of the beans frozen. This is to avoid condensation forming on the beans, which will age them faster. And I know that a lot of people have a hard time determining how much water is needed. And the general guideline there is about 2 tablespoons of ground coffee for every 6 ounces of water. And use cold filtered water because it gets rid of any minerals or hardness versus softness that you may get out of your tap.
Okay. What do you think about the drip coffee makers versus a percolator?
Honestly, I'd say whichever one you like best is the one for you. I love all coffee, so I don't pick a favorite.
Okay, so whatever floats your boat is good.
Yes, oh definitely.
Okay. What about sweeteners and milk? What about adding something to that? Because you make all those fun designs with the coffee. Do you? I mean, if people just took it black, that would kind of spoil your fun, wouldn't it?
I like the way that you think. Yeah, I mean, I personally think that milk is coffee's best friend, and everyone prefers their coffee a certain way. So adding real milk is great because milk proteins soften coffee's bitterness and helps lessen its acidity, or brightness, if you wanted an industry term. And I recently came across Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk, and I like it for a lot of reasons. For starters, it's really creamy. It has 50% more protein and 50% less sugar than regular milk, and it keeps the drink evenly mixed for a long time. Plus, it's lactose-free and has no artificial growth hormones. What I like, too, is they have a ton of variety, from skim to whole milk. And they even have a chocolate flavor that makes coffee taste like a mocha, which I absolutely love.
So go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just so excited about it. I want to keep talking to you about
You
it.
just keep on talking, babe. You're on a roll. Go, girl.
Thank you. Well, Fairlife also makes coffee creamers, which I love because a lot of people use creamers at home, and they're a great option if you want a little bit of flavor added in. But just like with everything, you got to make sure that you read the ingredient label. There's a ton of creamers out there that are made with oils and artificial things. And that's why I like Fairlife, because they're made with ultra-filtered milk. It's a short list of ingredients with no artificial growth hormones, sweeteners, or flavors. They are lactose-free, and they're super smooth and balanced and only add a touch of sweetness to your coffee, which allows the flavor of the coffee to actually come through a little bit. And personally, I am all about the sweet cream flavored creamer.
The sweet cream, okay. What's the best part about that?
Well, it kind of tastes like melted ice cream,
Ooh.
And I've got a little bit of a sweet tooth for sure.
Good. That works. Now, I've got to ask, how do you do those little designs? Because you do those designs, those that makes a little heart or the swirlies or whatever. How do you do that? I mean, not that I want to learn how to do it. I don't want to spoil your gravy train here. But how is that done? Does that take a long time to learn?
Honestly, practice makes perfect. There's no hack to learning how to make latte art. And honestly, just years of working in cafes, I was making hundreds of drinks a day. So, it just takes time and effort to get it in there. Also, a little bit of, angling, and there's some mechanical things that you got to do. But honestly, you just got to practice.
How long will one of those designs last? I mean, if I get a cup of coffee from you with some latte art in it and I just want to look at it, how long will it last before it kind of goes blech?
Well, it stays forever, honestly.
Really?
If you do it right, you should be able to drink your coffee and still have that design just drop all the way down to the bottom, right at the bottom of the cup.
No kidding. Huh. I think I'll find a barista around here who does that, and I'll challenge him or her. So, I'll give it a shot here.
Yeah, I love that.
Any tips that we're missing? I mean, what should we remember about coffee? Because honestly, I'm not really a coffee drinker. I've never really been. My parents did. I never really caught on to it. But is there something? When I drink the coffee, is there something I should be thinking about or experiencing or how do in tasting? Give me the rules for drinking coffee properly.
Well, honestly, there are no rules because everybody writes their own flavor dictionary, and everyone's coffee is like their own individual fingerprint. There's a million ways to enjoy a cup of coffee, and none of them are bad or wrong. And, there's no better time than now to try new things at home and experiment. So as long as you are enjoying your cup of coffee, I say go for it.
Simple as that. All right. Good. Where do we find out more about Fairlife milk and these creamers and everything?
It's easy as going on fairlife.com. They've got all of their products so you can peruse and check it out. And they've also got a ton of really cool recipes that you can replicate in your own kitchen.
Erica, is there some place that you do your coffee skills, your coffee magic? Are you at a particular coffee shop or restaurant or something?
Nope, not anymore. All my coffee skills happen in the comfort of my own home.
Okay. All right. Yep. So there we go. Do we find you somewhere?
Yeah, you can find me online. My website is my name, ericavoni.com. And then from there's links to all of my social media footprints. There we go.
All right. Well, we'll check it out. We'll check fairlife.com. Have you been to Seattle, which everybody loves coffee there?
Oh, yeah. I've definitely been to Seattle.
Yeah. No, okay. Well, you probably have picked up a few tips there. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, definitely.
Erica, I thank you for some time. Best to you in New York. Hang in there, and I'm looking for a cup of coffee now.
Nice. All right. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. Take care, Erica. Thanks.
You too.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
World-renowned latte artist, barista, and general coffee lover and consultant Erica Voni there, and we caught up with her in New York City. And that's 30 for this edition of Conversation Collage. I thank you for joining us. I hope you got something out of this little session we've done, and that you'll be back for future installments. Be sure and like us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. If you can rate us on your favorite podcast platform, please do, and spread the word that we are here, okay? Ken Johannesson here. Thanks for joining me. Be good to yourself.